Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing week 5 of the April Leetcode Day weekly challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. Where am I? Oh, I am in Latvia right now. Yeah, so I'm just kind of grinding through this. Let's see. Let's take a look at today's problem real quick. We have two sparse matrix and we want to multiply. Okay, so what does this mean, right? So okay, let's say they're not sparse. Wait, what would it look like? So if they're not sparse, why does it matter that they're sparse or not? Because you have to return all the zeros, right? Or like the input is in a way such that it doesn't matter, right? Like I'm so confused about this one. I mean, the thing is that if you're given a sparse array, right, or sparse matrix, sorry, you want the input and both the inputs to be a sparse matrix in a sparse matrix representation, right? If it's not, then it's just kind of useless because then you still have to you kill the benefit by having them zeros. I'm sure there's things you can do to kind of like maybe optimize it slightly, but I don't know. And because I'm traveling, I am gonna just be lazy and just do it the normal way. Maybe I'll cheat later and see what they want because it is very confusing what they want. But yeah, so what is my loops again for? So R1 is equal to length of matrix 1, right? Alright, let's oops. Something like that. I'm just trying to remember this from memory, which could be very wrong, right? So then now answer is equal to times I think C2 in the range of V1 R1, right? And we assume that C1 is equal to R2, or otherwise you cannot merge. I don't know that. I always forget. Maybe my loop is wrong. I mean, I think the loops doesn't matter as long as you, kind of just do it correctly. Which is, but I guess this is a weird way to put it though. So maybe let's do it this way. Ik is equal added by a sub ij times a sub oops, I said j out loud, and also I used answer. What am I doing? Let it ij and that 2 of jk, right? And then that's it. I don't know, what is it that they want? I mean, obviously if you have given a sparse matrix mode representation, there are things you can do to make it faster. I guess you still can. I mean, I guess you're supposed to convert it. I think that's what they expect you to do. Should we do that? I guess so. I'm a little bit lazy today, but maybe I should be like that. This kills the point of trying this farm. So yeah. Which is it of course? Maybe we can have something like right, and we would have, and I'm not writing good OOP here because I'm traveling, so I'm trying to get out of here a little bit, but I think the idea would be just to convert to a sparse thing, right? And that would just have like yeah, so we convert it to a thing. How do we want to store it? Just like a lookup table, right? So f of right? And then now if matrix of ij is not equal to 0, then we create it, right? So then we can have something like f of I of j is equal to matrix of I of j, and we should maybe I'll write it as a collection that for dictionary. of a collections that also I guess counter is fine too, right? It's just a two-dimensional thing, right? So you have something like this, and then now we can rewrite this as to sparse matrix map 1, right? So maybe S1 is equal to this, S2 is equal to again, right? And then now we have it like this, right? So now we can, actually I don't know why I mean I'm too lazy to undo and all these things. We can just, I mean I just submitted this, by the way. I just too lazy to rewrite the loop. So we have something like this, right? Yeah. I guess this part can be helped. I mean, in theory, you could convert it to a sparse matrix, and like you should do the math and keep it in sparse matrix and then do it back. But because I'm lazy today, I guess I'll just keep it this way, right? So yeah, and it's the idea that if length of f of I is greater than 0, right? And if length of S1, I mean, oops, and length of S2 of J is greater than 0, then at least we know that it has elements, right? And then now if length of S1IK, oh no, I guess it's not a length anymore, right? That's just a number. So I guess we can just multiply. Though you should check that it exists, I suppose. And this is a little bit, because we do create an entry here, but I guess maybe that's fine. We should, if I in S1, maybe that's a little bit better actually, because if you create one, then yeah, then it would be there anyway. K in S1 I and K in S. Oh, this is, whoops. No, this is right. If K is in, oh no, this is J. I guess the reason why I got weird is because then I could also do it here, right? And J is in, and then now we can do if K is in S2 of J, then now we can do it this way of right. Type does not f sub I is a default dictionary. Return to counter. Oh, I did a lambda instead of a thing, so this should have been okay. Yeah, there are two ways to write it, I suppose. S1 oops. Okay, well that's awkward actually, that I didn't have maybe I could write RC, right? And then now that's what I was saying about I should return it an object, but then I'm a little bit lazy. Okay, so that looks good. Let's see if that I mean that should be faster, right? So there you go. We went from, I don't know where it was, 9% or something to 100% just by kind of adding these if statements. Yeah, how did I do it a year ago? I guess a year ago I was also lazy, so at least we did it not lazy one day. But it's still, I probably complain about the same thing because it's still weird to me then, or it would have been weird to me then, and it's weird to me now that they kind of make you translate it back and forth. They should have just given to you in this format or some format similar to this. Usually you would represent it maybe as a linked list or something. I don't know, and I'm missing half my head apparently. But yeah, still though, that's all I'm going to call it for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy to your mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.